Night over Brest, February 11, 1942. Three silhouettes wait in the bomb-scarred harbor. Battleships Scharnhorst and Gneisenau, and the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen. Months of RAF raids have pinned them on France's Atlantic coast. Hitler wants them home to Germany, then north to Norway to threaten the Arctic convoys. The order is audacity itself. Run the English Channel in daylight. Operation Cerberus, the plan looks insane. The channel is Britain's moat, lined with radar, patrols, and airfields. The German answer is speed, surprise, and a moving roof of fighters. Vice Admiral Otto Ciliax will drive the ships close along the French coast. General Adolf Galland will keep a continuous umbrella of Bf-109s and Fw-190s overhead, squadrons rotating like tiles of armor in the sky. Minesweepers open a secret lane. E-boats, destroyers, and torpedo boats form a ring around the capital ships. Jammers and deception clutter British sets. At 10:45 p.m., the Brest group slips out. Engines thrum. Low cloud, sleet, and haze press down. Hugging the coast, the formation dips beneath British radar, lost in ground clutter. By dawn, they're already well up the Bay of Biscay, unseen, unheard, aiming for the Narrows off Dover. Britain has a counterplan on paper, Operation Fuller, but ready is not alert. Reports trickle in late, some ignored as routine. A patrol aircraft glimpses shadows, then disappears. Coastal sets catch and lose echoes. By the time certainty reaches the right desks, the German squadron is nearly at the doorstep. Midday, February 12th, the white cliffs pale through the haze. The German column hammers along in tight order, spray sheeting off bows, escorts guarding the flanks. Above, fighters prowl in relays, striking anything that moves. Now the channel is narrowest. Now the ambushes must bite. British motor torpedo boats slash in first. Tiny craft racing through shell splashes to throw their torpedoes. Angles are bad, speeds are high. Wakes cross, plumes erupt, but luck favors the dash. The column thunders on. Then comes the day's starkest courage. 6 ancient swordfish biplanes, 825 Naval Air Squadron, led by Lieutenant Commander Eugene Esmond, heave into the weather from Manston. Open cockpits, canvas wings, torpedoes slung beneath. Fighter cover is thin, coordination frayed. The order is simple: attack. The swordfish drop to sea level and run straight at battleships and cannon. A-190 scythe in flak turns the air to steel. One by one, the biplanes stagger, flame, and fall. Crews ride them into the water. Esmond presses until his machine is torn apart. None of the torpedoes strike, but the valor is seared into history. Esmond will receive the Victoria Cross posthumously. Destroyers from Harwich charge next, lean greyhounds lunging to cut across the German track. Fighters and gunfire beat them back. Smoke and sleet shroud the scene, opportunities flicker and vanish. Bomber Command and Coastal Command pour in aircraft. Hudsons, Beauforts, Blenheims, Wellingtons, even heavies dragged into low-level runs. They arrive piecemeal without mass. Bombs straddle, torpedoes miss. The German formation keeps its speed and its luck. The sea takes its own toll. Near the Scheldt, Scharnhorst slams into a mine, shuddering to a near halt before damage control claws life back into her turbines. Hours later, she hits another, and still limps on. Gneisenau strikes a mine off the Dutch coast, bruised but moving. Prince Eugen slips through unscathed, crew braced for a blow that never lands. By nightfall, the dash becomes a chase. The ships split for home, Kiel, Wilhelmshaven, still under a hard canopy of fighters in the same miserable weather. British guns search, airfields launch, scattered attacks keep coming. None is decisive, and then February 13th, it's over. Against every expectation, the Brest squadron has crossed the channel under Britain's nose in daylight, through the war's tightest waters. Germany trumpets triumph. Britain ties itself in knots. How did radar, command, and coordination fail at the moment of truth? The answers bite. The Germans executed a brutally simple joint plan: a swept lane, layered escorts, disciplined fighter control, and freedom for the on-scene commander to run fast and keep running. The British system, optimized for night bombers and isolated raids, struggled to fuse reports and mass a daylight strike. Above all, the enemy moved faster than information about the enemy. Was Cerberus a strategic win? Only partly. Tactically, it was audacity rewarded. 3 major warships snatched from a trap. Strategically, it removed Germany's surface threat from the Atlantic without sinking a single British merchantman. Gneisenau reached Kiel only to be wrecked by an RAF raid at her moorings, never to sail again. Scharnhorst went to Norway and met her end the next year at North Cape. Prince Eugen served on in the Baltic and survived the war. The dash was a brilliant escape, not a war changer.